You live this life, I walk this road, and you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. Vow to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Lee with Hustler Spirit. We got a day today. What's up, Fleece?
How you doing, big brother?
I'm doing good, man. We got a pretty good topic today, man.
Yeah, we do. We do. I think it's overdue.
Yeah, but I think it's needed. It's a lot of the questions I get from a lot of women. Apparently, what you said in the past about men coming home after they do what they do in prison. I guess they got a lot of women paranoid about their man that comes home. But man, because you've lived a life and you came home to a woman that you was honest with, what is that transition like coming from prison, doing homosexuality in prison, and then out here with a woman? How do you do it, and how do you continue to be truthful with that woman?
Well, first of all, you gotta be truthful with yourself, and that's something a lot of inmates ain't doing. You know, you get in trouble just like me. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm not calling nobody out but myself. You get in trouble, you run the neighborhood, you do all this crazy stuff. Your grandmama, your aunties, uncles, everybody tell you, you keep it up, you going to prison. You keep it up, you go to prison. You get in prison, it ain't what you thought. Next thing you know, you're involved in all the gay activities, homosexual stuff. You having sex with men, they having sex with you. A day come where the parole board tell you, we're gonna let you go. So you come back out to society.
What is that, man? What are you thinking when they tell you getting ready to get released, and you know you've been doing something behind your woman's back that she don't know about? What's that mental when you get out? What are you thinking when she comes and picks you up?
Good question. I'm gonna tell you what they think. Is what I thought. Well, I did it, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I mean, that's the inmate's state of mind. I'm going back to the street. I don't need to do all this stuff that I did in prison out here. I'm in a new world. So we leave prison thinking that stays in our.
Gay for the stay. That's what they call it.
Yeah. But what we don't realize is that when word links out here in the streets, what we did in our. Now we facing our women, and they like us. What are you doing now? I did my time, baby. I did my time, lift weights, exercise, knock motherfuckers out when they need it. See that? Fuck all that. I mean, forget all that. What did you do sexually? Because I've been hearing things. Hearing what? Well, I heard you was involved into some gay stuff. Who told you that? Don't worry about who told me. Did you? And a lot of men ain't truthful. I ain't do nothing. I wish somebody run up on me and say it so I can knock him out. Knock him out. That's proof that you did something. Now, when you be truthful to a woman and say, look, I messed around. Now, the women gonna say, how much?
They gonna say how much, or they gonna say we done?
They gonna say, how much you mean you messed around? Because I told a woman this. There was one woman out here in the streets I was really interested in after a while. Because she showed me from the day I got out of prison, she was buying me clothes and everything. Trying to get me, back into the streets, the way people live out here. And she used to tell me, look at the clothes I brought you, they name brand. She said, I don't mess with nothing but name brand stuff. And I started feeling for her. We was together every day. So I found out she had a husband. At a time when I really developed feelings from her, she was just being my friend. But she had a secret agenda too. She had a daughter that was gay. That was the top gay. She was the man in the relationship, her daughter. But they wanted her daughter to have a baby. A baby. She wanted to be a grandmama. You can be gay, whatever. Give me some grandbabies. So she was really being nice to me to bring me over to, because she kept asking me how long about sex stuff in prison, this and that. She wanted me to impregnate her daughter. I know that's what she wanted. If I asked her right now, she gonna say, no, it ain't. But I know that's what it was. Mm. But the point is this. I decided one day, I said, I'm gonna take a chance on one thing. She really looks up to me. Because, true enough, I was knocking people out in penitentiary. I did 40 years, man, hard. I fought goers, I fought inmates, I fought gangs, I fought whoever. And I won. So, and she heard a lot about me. But the gay stuff, she ain't heard. And I got to the point when I met her husband, he turned out to be a real good guy. I liked him. He got his own business, all this stuff. But out of respect for him, I said, I'm going to turn her off. I said, you can ask me 6 questions about prison, anything. And I give you my word, I'm going to tell you the truth. She said, okay. I said, what's your first question? She said, do you have sex with men in prison? I said, yeah. She said, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, don't ask a question if you ain't ready. You can't accept the answer, right? She said, did you do them? I said, yeah. I said, that's your second question. She said, did they do you? I said, yeah. She hesitated. She thought for a long time. She said, what you mean they did you? She said, like what? They screwed you in the butt? And you gave them head and all this stuff? I said, yeah. She said, looked at me like that. I felt joy inside when she did it because even though I liked her husband, he was cool with me. I don't go there. I've been trying to get her out of, I've been wanting to kill that relationship, and I knew what would kill it. And so I said it. So.
But you was telling the truth at the same
time. But I was
telling,
yeah. Let's get that straight. It was all truthful. Now, I had other girls out here when I got into a thing before I met my wife. I said, okay, when you meet somebody out here, because, I was in prison since I was a child. You know, I was in jail at 14. I never got out till the old man. So I said, I don't know how they do things out here, but if I meet a woman, what should I tell her? Because usually when people meet, they want to only speak good things about themselves. Oh, tell me something about yourself. I say, I like swimming, bowling. You know, all the things we think the person we talking to would want to know. I work, you know, all this stuff. But I told myself, if I speak to a woman out here, I'm going to tell her the truth. And the reason why is because, first of all, I want all you chicken heads, and that's why I call you. I want you to know, I don't care. I'm in a state of mind right now where I don't care if a woman accept me or reject me. I don't care. It don't make my life and it don't break it. You know, it don't make my days miserable, I'll say it. You know, it makes me happy. Because if somebody tell me they don't want to be with me, I thank them. Thank you for that. Because I was trying to be with somebody that don't want to be with me. That wouldn't work. So I thank them. Thank you. Because if you don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you. And it's all good, right? So I found myself in the position that I was lonely. I said, man, I got to get me a woman, man. Then I asked myself, a woman for what reason? What I want a woman for? To love, to marry, have kids with, sex, or what? Somebody to just be around. So I had to run that through my man. But when I got all that figured out, the next point was, how truthful would I be to a woman? Should I be truthful off the beginning? I mean, how do you tell a woman that you first meet on your first date? You go on your first date, and imagine sitting across from a woman, candlelights. They bring the dinner. You know how they bring the other things out first. Would y'all like to have something?
Appetizers.
Appetizer. Would you like to have something to drink? Appetizer. You say yes. And she's sitting across from you looking real nice and sweet. All that stuff on her fingernail, lip gloss, titty gloss, all that stuff. Titties are shining. You know, you be like, woo. So how do you tell yourself when you looking across at this fine woman and you setting up her as a fine man? First date. Tip. How do you tell a woman? Let me tell you something about myself.
So you gonna tell her before the food come out?
It don't matter whether food come out, it'll come out of her stomach. Sometimes
No. What I'm saying is, you gonna tell her before y'all order the food, or after y'all eat.
No.
When are you gonna tell us?
No. You wait till she you get her relaxed and stuff first.
Would she have a drink or two?
Yeah, well, not really a drink, because you don't want nobody intoxicated. You want them fully.
Yeah, because she liable to get that knife on you.
Yeah, you want them fully knowing what they're doing before they make a decision, right? I don't want you drunk. I don't want you high, nothing like that. I want you we ain't even drinking champagne or nothing. We eating a good food and good dinner. So, our first date, so I tell her, hey, I'm very interested in you. I call you on a date to see if something can become of it, right? How you feel? and she'll tell you.
Well, she's there. She was interested in something.
Yeah. So you say, well, before, we even take it there, I like to tell you something about my life. I don't want you in a relationship with somebody you don't know. You in a relationship with somebody where years down the line, something will come out on him that you didn't know, that he didn't tell you. So I told this woman, I said, hey, first thing I want to tell you is the truth about me, who I am as a person, right? It might be against everything that you stand for, and it should be. Because I stand against it right now myself. I said, I went to prison. Oh, excuse me? She did like this. He was eating too, she said, you went where? I said, I went to prison at an early age. I came out of the projects and she had the projects. I said, yeah. I ain't even get to say nothing else. She got up and left.
The prison and projects killed it, huh?
Yeah, I said, that didn't work. So the next woman, let me get a little farther, and she left. But when you start talking about gay shit, in my city, it's 3 things ladies, black ladies, was asking men, black men. First one, that they had a problem with, are you gay? Second question, have you ever had a white girl? It's something about white women, the black women, men going to white girls, them type of men, they don't even want to have nothing to do with. The third thing was, do you have your own car and house? That was the 3 questions. I guess they feel, they ain't ask you if you have a job. I guess they feel if you got a house and a car,
You got some type of income.
Yeah. But the gay thing was first. And they upset about that because all over the country, even in the news, other advertisements, commercials you see on TV, you see the guys come up right with beards and stuff, and he'll say, hi, this product is manufactured from, and you can buy it at $19.90, and you know he's gay. And you be like, damn, he's good looking.
I have noticed last probably maybe five years maybe, there's a lot of
gay black men
in commercials.
They
gay
everywhere.
people, period.
Yeah, and the way I took it is, I took it as white people was getting really frustrated with the black man. The black man was considered really stronger than the white man. When I was growing up, it was the black man that was behaving as a man. He was not rich or nothing like that, but he was a man. And it seemed like through all this racism and all this stuff going on, it seemed like somebody targeted our race of people. Like when jobs is being processed, you got people coming in for interviews. You got 8 people. They pick a gay guy, black. You got another interview. They pick a gay black guy.
Why is that? Why do you think it is?
Well, they want to show, they trying to show America in the world. Black man's is crap. They gay. They not the kind that a woman should want. Because they had problems because all them white girls used to be attracted to black men. Back in the days, even during slavery, white ladies were just nuts over the black man. And the white man didn't like it. So now they trying to figure out a way to make black men less attractive or desirable. And the way they do this is hire all the gay people, black gay people men, to take over certain positions, right? So that the white lady would no longer desire the black man, because why would I desire him? He wants what I want. He wants a ding-a-ling like I do. And so, but back to the story. Me. How hard was it when I got out of prison?
So let me ask you this. After you tell a few women, because you haven't got to where you actually told a woman what was going on except the first one. Well, the woman you was talking about before, you talked about going on dates. After you go on dates and you find out that, okay, I've told this woman I had homosexual activity in prison, and she got up and left. She didn't want to talk anymore.
Yeah,
At that point, do you start lying?
Well, it depends on what you want. Most men would desire a woman so bad that to have her, they feel, I can't tell her this, can't tell her that, can't do this, that do. To win her approval. I'm not like that. Because first of all, I know I'm a good man. I know I made mistakes in my life. I know I did things that I can't undo. But I also know I can stop doing what I used to do. And I have stopped. It's been like about 20-something years. But the fact that I did it, ladies ain't pleased with that. They feel like once you did that, that's who you are. Period. I'm sorry, we can't have a relationship. And truthfully, I put myself in their position. If I was a woman, what would I say? I would say, once you cross that line, bro, I'm glad that you ain't back over there. But I'm good. I wouldn't.
So you would turn you down?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean, I ain't got no problem. I look at it like I ain't got nothing to do with the way you lived your life. You did it. You know, you went off from gangster to the penitentiary, from penitentiary to being gay, then come out of penitentiary to trying to be a human. And that's good that you made a transition, but I'd be like, man, you need to go to God and stay with God, and I ain't got nothing to say bad about you, but I'm good. I don't want a man that has been gay once. You know, that took what I take. You know, suck what I suck. You know, and kiss what I be kissed. I don't want that. And some ladies would be like, I appreciate your honesty, man. You know, I got respect for you, but thank you. I don't want to do it. Now, what makes me so cool with it is this.
You gonna smoke that whole pack of cigarettes?
It wasn't no whole pack.
No, you was gonna smoke the whole pack. You keep like
ain't nothing in there.
Damn, it ain't.
But I just, you know, I smoke because my nerves You know, when I talk about stuff, and I'm trying to talk truthful, it's hard to talk truth. It's hard to get on in front of the world and tell them.
Millions of people don't listen to your story.
Yeah,
so.
and there's millions of people watching me now, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I did a lot of wrong stuff. You know, I see stuff on TV all the time, just like some of Trump's supporters that he was gonna put in office. One of them over the Justice Department had a lot of sex stuff.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz, all that sexual stuff on him.
Name.
And he took himself out, but at the same time,
I'm pretty sure he was forced out after they.
Yeah, they told him you gotta go, bro. Yeah,
they made it look good by him saying he withdrew his name, but he was forced out. But let's get back on.
Back on the story is me. I'm like, I also know this, that out of all the ladies in the world that will not accept me, there's millions that will. That much I know. There's millions that I can tell about my past life, and they will love it. And they will love me. And then you got some that won't. So I'm at this point now, I believe everybody deserves to know the truth. I mean, why should you date somebody or have a relationship with somebody and not know him?
How many men you run across that you know they've done homosexual activities in prison, but you run into them today, they with their wife and kids, and what's that number? Out of 10 men, how many you would say that you run into and you know they did stuff in prison? You ain't got to say no names or nothing, just the number.
All of them.
All of them?
All of them. I ain't met one yet that ain't. And, but, you know, it ain't for me to talk about. That's for them to deal with. It's them and they wives.
Well, let me ask you this so we can be correct on the number. So, you said all of them, so you knew 100% or you heard about it?
I knew and heard.
Okay.
And all my sources, you know, I don't even stay off into that. And really, I don't care about the lifestyle of somebody else. Let them deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about my life. I'm going to be truthful about me. You know, it don't matter if somebody else ain't truthful about his own life. That's something he got to deal with, him and whoever he's with. And you got a lot of people, they wives and stuff don't know. And really, they have a good relationship. She don't know. But
so let me ask this question then, since you said that. So how hard is it to break the news to a woman after you had been with her and she starts to hear the rumors? Because I know all of them don't escape the rumors, right?
It's over. It's over. See, one thing a women treasure most than anything is lies. Don't lie. If you lie to them, you're going to hear that same story the whole time you with her. She's not going to let it die. You lied to me.
So what doubts is he having at this point in the relationship?
Well, the main thing
where it breaks him, where he has to tell her the truth.
Well, he don't never feel it. They come out of penitentiary line and they go to the death doing it. If you walk up on them and say, yeah, I remember you in prison, your name used to be Tina, he'll shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he know you told the truth. People would kill to keep their secrets, man.
Hold on, you mean to tell me a man would be in prison, dressed up like a woman, change the name to a woman, and would get out and be
a man.
And act like nothing happened.
And like nothing happened, and dare somebody to say it did. And so, and they get real valid, you know, if you bring it up. So really, you get to the point where, like with me, I don't bring shit up. I mean, nothing. I'm like, I deal with myself. And I know what's in this world. Just like when I got out of prison, they got an app on the phone. And it's X.
What, for dating?
No, it's the app is X. You go to
Don't give the name.
I ain't gonna give the name because that can it's an app that it's a sexual app. I said I wanted to see what they doing out here. I mean, I've been in prison. I was raised in prison. I don't know nothing about sex. What's going on? I downloaded that app, and it took me to all the triple X rated sites all over the world. I went in every country on this earth on that site.
You had plenty of time, didn't you?
And I was looking at all the things that people was doing. From the she-males, the chicks with dinglings, and it'll show you. They was turning these booties up. Men's booties. Birds and big built men. Millions of them. Right here in this country. I said, a lot of people don't know this is going on. So I went to another section and looked at the women that was having sex with their animals, dogs, horses, and stuff. I went through all that. Millions of them, right here in this country. Millions. I went all over the world to see what they doing in every country. And in every country, I've seen some of the most bizarre stuff you can look at. An app will put you, I went all over the world so I can finally stand here. And after I looked through all that, I said, how can anybody even bring it to their state of mind to speak about me? How can anybody even say anything about me? Look at what they doing out here.
Because they don't know those people, and you.
Nah, I know them.
No, what I'm saying is the people you talking about
No.
don't know that app and them other people.
No, you missing the point. It ain't the people I'm talking about don't know the app and them people. Them are the people I'm talking about that is doing the stuff that I've seen in them apps.
Oh, okay.
And got their nerves sitting there talking about somebody else. Man, I know what y'all do out there. I know what you do in secret. I know what you're doing when nobody's watching. When you all alone. When you all alone. Excuse me. Got smoking.
Oh, now you admit it.
When you all alone by yourself, when ain't nobody see you in the shower or in the bathroom, when your loved one is in bed asleep and you get aroused, I know what you done did from a childhood all the way up. I know. Them little secrets that y'all try to hide, I already know what they are. But guess what? That's why I feel free to sit here in front of the world to tell and confess all my sinning, all the things that I done did. Because you know what? I don't think nobody in this world could even stand in front of me and condemn me without condemning themselves for what they do. So, I confess my sin. I'm glad I have. Because you know what? I don't care. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care who
You
wants.
do care.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, because you keep saying it.
I don't.
You keep going back to
I
it.
don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You care.
No, I don't.
You care what people
I do
think.
not.
You care what they
Don't.
say.
No.
It irritates you at some
Ever.
point.
It don't irritate
Yeah,
me.
yes, it does. You
Because
talk
I'm
about
gonna
it
tell
too
you
much.
why.
You talk about it too much.
I talk about it because I'm trying to explain to people to get you in the same mindset with people that try to persecute you. It only hurts when you cure.
I'm not saying it hurts
No,
you, but it affects you. It affects
only
you.
affects you when you cure.
You care then, because it affects you.
Okay, now I'm trying to educate people out there that is affected.
All the time. You trying to educate them about that one particular thing?
I could just not say nothing. And the whole purpose of this broadcast is to educate the public, right? Is to not only educate
not to go to
them,
prison.
not only that, but is to educate you on how ways of life, how to live, how to stay positive when everybody is throwing stones at you.
But if it don't bother you, why you worried about that?
Yeah, no, it ain't nothing that I'm worried about. And see, you still missing the point. The point ain't what I'm worried about. The point is I'm speaking to an audience of people all over the world. They want to know stuff. So my thing is, I'm using myself as an example to educate you on how you should be. I'm telling you that you got a lot of people that went down certain roads in their life and feel they can't change. They feel like once you do something, that's it. You always do it. And all this stuff. And I'm trying to show you, I done did a lot of things that I don't do no more. You can do the same thing. You know, and the main thing about how getting over this is not letting it bother you. And the way to not let it bother you is to not care what people think. You got people go pick up pistols and go shoot people because they care what people think.
That's true.
You got people go out here and rob and steal because they care about what somebody they living with would think if they don't bring no money in. They care about this, care about that. It's the wrong care in the wrong order. I'm trying to tell people, and people come out prison gay, well, gay in prison, come out, try to live a straight life with wives and stuff, and they try to keep all this stuff secret. They feel like she don't need to know nothing. But when she found out, after you done gave her some kids, she ready to go. Man, I didn't know you was a girl in prison. I didn't know you did this in prison. I did that. And it's on him because you should be truthful with people, man, that you're going to spend your life with, live with. Somebody you're going to say is your right hand and whatever. Be truthful with them from the gate, man. If you want me, this is who you accepting. You accepting a person that made a lot of mistakes. And I'm going to tell you the mistakes I made. And you're dealing with somebody that has learned from his mistakes and is on now a positive path, you know. So if you want to be with me, this is me. Now tell me something about you. And people ain't going to tell you that. So you know what? I don't care.
So okay, after you get out, do you find yourself being extra, do men find themselves being extra aggressive to prove they still a man, to prove they still manly after they do that?
Yeah, that's what they do. When they get out, they try to talk aggressive. They know what they did in prison. But they come out here and figure the best way to throw everybody off is to come out with some aggressive stuff, right? Hey, what's up, dog? You know what's up, nigga? These, nigga. All that stuff, right? Where he throwing his fist off for? I don't know. He trying to throw everybody out because sooner or later, that stuff going to hit society, what you did in prison. And some people don't talk about it because they don't want to go there.
Let me ask you this.
You know.
A lot of men that I've seen on some of these YouTube channels and some of these documentaries and all this stuff, I think even you said the same thing. Sometimes in your head you do things because you don't think you ever going to be free.
Right.
Is that an excuse?
No. Just like with me. I looked at myself like this. I don't have no kids. Because, you know, I was raised as a kid in prison during 40 years. No kids, no wife, no girlfriend, no family. So I felt I could do what the hell I want. Because I don't have nobody really to...
explain to.
Yeah, explain myself to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like that. But what I didn't anticipate was someday I will get out. I already accepted the fact I'll never get out. I mean, I'm 40 years in prison, and I don't care no more. I don't care if I ever get out. And they threw me out. But when they threw me out, they wanted to destroy my name that I made in prison.
Hold on, though. This is my problem with that. Let's back up a little bit. Because you and most of these guys didn't have a life sentence. So y'all can't really use, I thought I was never going to get out when y'all first started the homosexual activity.
No. Yeah, I can.
But you didn't have a life sentence, so how would you? No. Why would you tell yourself, I'm never getting out, so I'm going to go ahead and do it? I had 10
years, and every time I turn around, I'm picking up time. 15 years, 5 years, 3 years, 5.
Yeah, but never a life sentence. Never a life sentence, though.
But listen, I'm fighting a system that don't want me here. Every time I go up for parole, they'll say, Mr. Johnson, we're going to give you 8 months. So when I come off parole, boy, I tell everybody, they say, what they do? They defer me for 8 months. Oh, man, you'll make it the next time. Go back up the next time. We give you 5 years. Go back up 5 years. We give you 6 months. Go. It's a game, so I already convinced in my mind, these motherfuckers, they ain't gonna let me out because of all the stuff I did in there.
But you was already doing homosexual activity.
Man, I didn't care.
So it started before you even got flopped that many times.
What started is, nigga, I don't care.
So you was...
I gonna do what I want.
Okay, well say that.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Don't say, hold on.
Can I come back?
Yeah, you can come back. We'll stop it right here and start it back. All right, Fleece, like I said, I hear a lot of guys say, I only did it because I didn't think I was going to ever get out. But nobody had a life sentence to even use that for excuse.
Okay.
So.
Okay, let me say this.
Unless you got to use the restroom again. You got to use the restroom again?
Restroom, and while I was No, I'm going to be truthful. All my fans know I'm going to be truthful.
All right.
The time that I did it, the gay stuff in prison. My mind wasn't on just because I got the license, all that old stuff. No, I did it because I wanted to do it.
Okay, well let me.
I've been in there long enough. I've been locked up long enough without some sex to where I felt I needed some sex.
Okay, you told your truth. Why do you think other men are using the excuse, oh, I thought I would never get out, is the reason I started doing it?
Well, they lying. They did it because they did it.
All right.
They nuts got hot. And they nuts got hot. And one of them sisters recognized it and decided, you know what? I know his nuts is hot. I'm going to give him some, but I'm going to flip him. He going to give me some too. And that's how they doing it in prison. You not only giving, you taking. And sisters ain't going for no, give me, I'm giving you, and you ain't giving me nothing. You going to either suck them, kiss them, or they going to, man.
So in your eyes, is a man gay because he gets head from another man?
Man, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you touch another man sexually, you gay.
Right.
I mean, it ain't no excuse.
Because a lot of men be like, nah, you know,
yeah, I did him.
Right.
Nah, that's crap. If you touch him, you gay. And if you touch him long enough, he's going to get you too. So, you know. And sisters ain't going for that. If you their husband, they want you to be a husband. For real. They want you to kiss them, suck them, and do everything you do to a female. Because they in a female role. So they want to feel like a female. They ain't going to take a man that's going to treat them like a man. Now, if you're going to be their man, you're going to kiss them, love them, they're going to spread their legs, you're going to suck them. Their booty and all that stuff, man. They dingering. So, and they gonna screw you too. So
the sissy,
that's how gay
gonna do
relations. Yeah, they gonna get you sooner.
The woman in the relationship, she's gonna do it too.
As
She gonna turn the man around.
a sissy is for men that want something extra.
What do you mean?
You got some men that got this insatiable sexual desire where they want more. They want to reach a better climax. And they can get that from a sissy because a sissy would do more than a woman. A sissy got something extra. They got that pole. Go up in your throat or in your booty. They can produce a lot of more sensation than a woman. They'll do more than a woman. They'll go in your booty.
Ain't no way a man can provide more
Man,
than a woman.
I'm telling you, a sissy would provide more pleasure than a woman.
Yeah, there's no way. That's a man that wants...
Okay, I'm glad you say that. Okay, and since you say that, let me take you there. Most men like getting head, right or wrong.
I'm just talk. I'm not going to involve myself in that conversation.
Okay, you don't want to involve yourself, then you are.
Because it don't make sense to me.
It makes sense to you. You just ain't looking at it.
It don't make sense.
I mean, a woman put her mouth on your ding-a-ling, you like it.
A woman, a soft-skinned woman?
Yeah, a soft-skinned woman put her mouth on your ding-a-ling, you gonna love it. True or not? That's all I was asking.
That's true.
Okay, so you like it. So
I would say all men do.
Yeah. All sissies are men. Feel me?
Yeah, but it's not no woman doing it.
All sissies are men.
I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Go ahead, man.
I don't care how they fabricate or how they alternate their sexual gender, whether they get breasts, big nipples, get the ding-a-ling cut off or whatever, you still a man. Alright? And all sissies in prison, all men like head. You think sissies don't? You think a man gonna just poke them in their booty 5 to 6 times a day and they gonna get gratification just from that? No. They gonna grab your hand, put your hand on their ding-a-ling, you gonna masturbate them while you pumping them. You gonna end up sucking them. You gonna end up, they gonna have your legs thrown back, being up in you. You got to realize, and a lot of ladies, I don't condemn none of y'all for y'all standpoint and views on homosexuality with men. I agree one thing, that God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. If a man take and allow himself to betray himself as a woman, then try to come back to a woman as a man, I think that's messed up. I don't even think a woman should accept that.
I believe that
And hold up, I'm speaking about myself. I don't think a woman should even accept that. I'm not mad at no woman. If it's no women in America want me, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying, baby? I know I messed up. I did things in my childhood that I shouldn't have done. And there's no excuse blaming your childhood. I did it. Even though now I'm trying to represent as a man, a good man, responsible man, there for his woman, all time, no gay activities. I don't condone a woman, I condemn her if she rejects me. I feel as a man I have a right to tell you the truth, baby. I messed around. The same thing you want from me, I want it from some other man. Yeah, I went down the same road you down right now. And even though I'm not into that same stuff, I don't hold an attitude towards you if you don't accept me. I accept the fact that I went down the wrong road and I got to live with the consequences. You know, I can live alone. I can live without a woman. I can live peaceful and with God, Jesus. But I'm saying this is that a lot of men, and let me say this too, it don't matter if your thing was the gay thing. If you look out into the world right now, you see one thing happening. Men and ladies are not getting along, period. Leave the gay stuff out, they still ain't getting along. Men and women are not getting along. They marrying and divorcing. Divorcing and remarrying and divorcing. They getting in relationships, they breaking up. They breaking up, they falling out, they cussing, they arguing, they fighting. It's a whole lot of stuff they just not getting along. Period. All over the world. Especially in the United States. In the United States, men and women not getting along.
Why you think it is?
I think it is because of different views. There was a time when I was growing up when women's place was in the house. Taking care of the house, the kids. Men do all the work. Women couldn't vote, couldn't do this and that. Equal rights came out. And then all these applicants for women came out. Women, you need to stand up for your rights. You got a right to do this, the right to... And I seen a transition from when I was growing up, men used to be the drivers. Now you see in these cars mostly, women are driving, men's on the passenger side. Instead of women on the passenger side and men's driving. It's a whole lot, even in a household around the kids. It's always... Now watch this part. Let me put something in your heart right here. Y'all gonna feel this part. And I'm gonna close out, but y'all gonna feel this last part. You see the men getting in a marriage, a relationship with a woman, white, black, don't matter. It seems promising. Good evening is expected. But then, here's what's gonna get you. The woman will start doing what the man used to do. Oh, baby, I'm going on vacation. I got a job over here in this city or that city. Anybody be waiting on you? Oh, yeah, my girlfriend, she gonna pick me up. And we're gonna be there for a week. Okay, have a good time. All right. Black men don't know, and white men, I'm gonna say this and put this in the men's head. If the men that ain't been gay, that ain't been in the penitentiary, and all this is just trying to have a cool relationship with a woman, a marriage, a lifestyle. And he's doing everything right. But she is taking too many trips around our girlfriends and Sure, he ain't worried about it. But we don't know the secret talks between the girlfriends and her. The secret talks about, I think he's messing around. I think this, I think this. Girl, come on down here, see me. I got something for you. I'm going to take you out, this and that. I got this and that. And really, it's all to remove her from that. There's going to be a man there. See? But I tell you what, it'll all come out. If there's a woman, because they talk about men's messing around, there's ladies that do it. They do it on a larger scale. They do it on a more larger scale than the men ever did it. And they messing around on their husbands. You know, I'm talking about the black men and the black ladies that don't get along, and they don't discuss it. You would think they got a real open relationship where they discuss everything. They discuss that with their girlfriend. The serious stuff. And the girlfriends will make the decision, you know what, you need to come and see me. And then at the place, here comes somebody sitting at the table. I mean, how many relationships, you know, a girl gonna tell another girl, come and see me, and me and my husband gonna take you out. Where I come from, when a girl gonna take a girl out, it's just the girls go out together. When there's a husband involved, we gonna both take you out. Then that means the husband got a stand-up guy that's gonna sit in. See? Hi, what's your name? My name is Jeremy. Oh. And then after it's over, then she got to tell her girlfriend, hey, look, I'm not looking for another man. Girl, I just want you to see the opportunities that's out here. This man got a good career. He got this and all that bull crap. I want you to know what's out here if you need it. Oh, okay, thank you. Think on that.